Hi guys, I've been asked by a couple of members if I can explain a little bit more detail how I actually build my event stacks. So I'm going to build, for this example, just 3 stacks. I would normally do 4 or 5, depending on how many keywords were linked to a particular set of keywords. So I'm going to build the 3, and then I'm going to show you how to set up your post to post the last link within that particular set, which in this case would be the last one here. So the keywords we're going to choose, here we are. So the primary keyword I'm trying to target is driving lessons Leeds. Now Leeds is the city which I'm targeting. So I've got driving lessons Leeds, driving lessons in Leeds, and then driving lessons in North Leeds. And these are keywords that people are actually searching for when they're looking for driving lessons in this particular city. As I said, I will normally have about 4 or 5, but try and keep this video as short as possible. This is what I'm going to target. So the first keyword, as I said, is driving lessons Leeds. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go over to my GMB listing. We'll go to the post section and then click on events. Now I want to create the first post in this event, so I'm going to post your first event. Then I'm going to choose an image, so I'll just click on this link here, and we'll go to GMB posts, and then I'm just going to choose this particular image here which I've already created. Let that load up, and as you can see I've made it so the actual automatic driving lessons in the center of the image with the telephone number. And then I'm going to add the event details and the event title. Now the event title wants to be the primary keyword. I'm also going to add the primary keyword in the event details. Now I've already got my spun article, and I found a website that's called easingclicks.com. I'm going to put a link below this video for this particular website. You paste your spun article in there, click on spin, and as you can see it automatically spins the article. So I'm going to do it here. I'm going to copy one version of that spun article, and I'm going to go over to the post and add that into the post itself. Now for this first post I'm going to target the the website, my money website. So this will be your primary money website. So I'm going to add that link into the post. Now, as I said, I normally create a call now. If you were having a learn more, you will be able to add a link for your button. I don't like to do that. I like to have a call now button, so any mobile users can tap on the button and be instantly connected to the primary number in the GMB listing. So if you're using the call now, you need to add a link into the post itself. So click the link below for more info. So add the link into that post there. If you were doing a learn more, then you wouldn't add the link in the post. You would add it to the field down here, which will become part of the button. Now I want to add a time and a date. So the start date, as today's date, is January the 7th. The end date I can put up to 1 year ahead. So click in that field there, and then put it as far forward as you want. I'll put it to 31st of May for just for this example, but you can do it for 1 year ahead. So once you've got the title in, you've got your image, you've got the link here which is going into your primary money site, and then as for this example I've got the call now button. I'm going to click on publish. That is the first post, and that is the one that's at the top of the stack, which is linking to your money site. So I would add that URL into that field there. So that's linking up to my money site. So the second keyword is driving lessons in Leeds. So copy the keyword. Oh, sorry, first of all we need to copy the URL for this particular post. So share post, copy the URL, and just to make sure this is actually working, I'm going to pop that into the address bar, and make sure the post itself pops up as you can see there. And once you've checked the URL or the image actually pops up, the post, you need to shorten the URL. As you can see, it's a very long URL, so I'm just going to use a bit.ly short URL service. So create a short URL with that and copy that URL, and I'm going to add that to my file in this post here. So that's the URL to this particular post, which is linking to my money site. So what I need to do now is create the second one. So driving lessons in Leeds. Just close that down. Go back to the spinner, give that a spin a couple of times. I'm going to create a new post. So just close that down. A new post. So again, select an image. And this time I'll use this one here. Give it a second to upload. And again, I'm going to add the primary keyword in the content of the post. And add it as the event title as well. So click the event post, add it as the event title. Now again, I'm going to spin an article. So copy that. Add that as part of the content of the post. I want to change the dates again, so again it's starting today. Again, I would normally do this up to a year, but for example, let's give it a few months, back towards the end of May again. And choose a button, so call now, and for this example I like to use the call now. So I want to add the URL to my first post within the second post itself. So I'm going to go grab the bit.ly URL for the first post and add that in the second. So this is now linking from this post up to the first post. Make sure we get everything in there and click on publish. So we're going to grab hold of the share link for this particular post, and we're going to shorten this one. So we're back over to bit.ly. Let's create another one. Make sure I grab the URL correctly. I placed the wrong one, so it's going to make sure I do it again properly. So I've pasted the long URL, so I'm going to create the second post URL here and add that in here. So that's the second one. So we've now created two posts. Let's get the last one. And we're going to create a new post, which will be 3 in total. I'll use this one this time. We'll make sure we click the events tab, so we've got an event rather than a what's new post. Add that into the content and also as the event title. Now again, I'm going to choose the date for the end date, up to 1 year ahead. And I'm going to add the button. So learn more. And now I want to add in the actual content again, spun article. So spin that. And I'm going to use the URL from the second post in the third post. So grab this URL, add that into there, and publish. Now, as I said, I would normally do 4 or 5 of these. So this example, I've done the 3. So in this example, this is going to be the last post I'm going to use. I want to use the call now, so that's why it's asking for me the correct one. So we've created the final post, which is this one, and we're going to share that again. Let's copy that URL. Again, we're going to create a bit.ly link for this one. create new, paste the long URL in, click create, and copy and add that into my spreadsheet. So that's the third post. But let's imagine this was the last one, it was actually number 5. So this last URL we're going to add into our spun article. So every post we create now is going to point a link at the last post in our events stack. So I'm going to take this URL, go back over to the software, and add that into the field there. So now we're going to create a post for every day of the week pointing at the last URL in that stack. So I've already got this all set up, the call now button, I've got the URL within the actual post itself. I'm going to automatically repost this, and I'm going to create the first one, which is going to be published today. So click on publish. Give it a second to publish to that particular listing, and as you can see there now, just click on that live link. Give it a chance to open up. If I click on this link, it's going to take us to the last post in the stack, which is that one. If I click on that link there, so all we're doing now is we're pushing Juice up through these posts, through these event posts, up to the money site. And the last post itself, which was the first one we posted, is a link going to the money site itself, which you can see there. So there we are, guys. That's how we create an event stack. So all I've done is created 1 post, 2 posts, 3 posts, and linked from 3 to 2, 2 to 1, 1 to the money site, and then creating what's new posts, which is basically these here. And each day I'm going to post one of these particular posts to the last one in the stack. And that's how you build an event stack.